Have you ever noticed something strange? Some people can focus for hours while others lose concentration in minutes. And even more interesting, why do some memory last a lifetime while study sessions disappear almost immediately? Most people believe the focus and memory are God gifted. You are either born with a sharp mind or you are not. But my friend, the modern neuroscience tells us a completely different story. Focus and memory are not fixed traits. They are biological functions by a specific brain network. And just like our body muscles, these networks can be trained. This can be made strong and optimized over time. Hi, I am Dr. Shambhu Yadav, a neuroscientist and a stress biologist from Harvard Medical School. So today I want to tell you the most powerful science-based tools that actually move the needle on your focus and your memory. And these are not trendy internet hacks. They are grounded in the decades of research on how the brain learns, how brain adapt and store information. If you are a student, a researcher, or just someone who wants to learn something deeply and not in the superficial way the internet often promotes. So let's start with the single most powerful cognitive enhancer we know. I gave you a choice between studying 3 extra hours tonight or getting a full night deep sleep. What do you want to choose? I would pick sleep every single time. And here is why. When you learn something new during the day, that information lands first in a temporary storage area called hippocampus. But the hippocampus is not designed to keep everything for forever. And why do I always give advice to a student for deep sleep? During deep slow wave sleep, something incredible happens. Our brain quietly transfers those new memory from the temporary storage into long-term networks, which is spread across the cortex. In many ways, the sleep is not rest after learning. It is when the learning actually turns into lasting memory. Countless studies show that even one night of poor sleep dramatically impairs your ability to form new memory, pay attention, and make good decisions. The best study strategy is not always more study. Sometimes the smartest thing you can do is close the book and go to bed. Sleep for 7 to 8 hours, and this will enhance your brain learning ability. Now imagine if there was a single drug that could boost learning capacity, strengthen memory, improve mood, sharpen focus, and even grow new neuronal connection. It would be the most prescribed medicine in the world, and that drug is already available, and that is called exercise. Yes, this is right. When you move your body, especially with the aerobic activity, your brain releases a powerful molecule called BDNF, that is brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which often call it fertilizer for the brain. BDNF helps neurons survive, strengthens the connection between them, and boosts neuroplasticity, that is your brain ability to rewire and adapt. For example, regular exercise has been shown to increase the size of the hippocampus over time. Every walk, every run, every workout is not just the training your muscles, it is literally training your brain to learn some things faster and remember better. It's not just about how much you study, it's about when and how often you come back. Focus lives primarily in the prefrontal cortex, which is the part of our brain that is responsible for attention, planning, and working memory. But the modern life is constantly attacking this region, like a phone notification, messages, social media. Every interruption forces our brain to switch context, and although we like to believe we can multitask. Research shows the brain is actually just switching attentions rapidly, and each switch comes with a real cognitive cost. our brain may be only 2% of our body weight. But my friend, it consumes a top heavy amount of our body energy. Okay, now what food should we eat for the better memory and focus? So the stable sugar, omega-3 fatty acid, protein, and the proper hydration, all this directly support our attention, our memory formation, and cognitive performance. Even the mild dehydration can noticeably impair your focus and your memory. And as I mentioned, the moment like walking, jogging, meditation, particular mindfulness meditations, time in nature, and real social connections are some of the most powerful way to reset your stress system and give your brain the condition it needs to grow. And my friend, never underestimate the power of your curiosity. Be always curious. When you are genuinely interested in something, dopamine flow and your brain becomes far more receptive to encoding new information. And the brain doesn't just remember what it repeats. Our brain remembers what it finds meaningful. And one of the most powerful memory technique which is ever discovered is still incredibly effective today. That is the memory palace. Because our brain hippocampus evolved more spatial navigation. You can attach new information to familiar location, familiar room in your home, stops along a route you know well. When you mentally walk through that space, the information comes with it. So there is another example. The ancient Greek orators used this technique to deliver hour-long speeches from the memory. Not by repeating words, but by taking a mental walk through a building they knew by their heart. And finally, one of the best way to lock in the knowledge is to teach someone. When you explain concept to someone else, you have to retrieve it, organize it, simplify it, and connect it to something they already understand. And this engages multiple brain networks at once, create far stronger, more durable memory. If you want to know whether you truly understand something, try teaching someone. If you can't explain it simply, your understanding has gaps. And these gaps are exactly where your next study session should begin. So now there is the final thoughts. The most powerful tools for the focus and memory are not hidden in expensive supplements or complicated apps. They come from understanding how your brain actually works. Like sleep strengthens your memory, exercise grow new brain connections, active recall build strong pathway, spaced repetitions work with your forgetting curve, deep focus protects your attention, good nutrition and stress management provide the foundations. Then curiosity and teaching make everything stick. So my friend, our brain is one of the most adaptable systems in the universe. Every single day, through our habits and choices, you are literally shaping the neuronal architectures that determine how well you think, you focus, and you remember. Improving your mind is not about the luck or genetic. It is about the consistently applying these science. Start with just one or two of these tools. Maybe this week, protect your sleep, move your body, practice active recall instead of passive rereading. With time, and these small changes compound into the extraordinary result. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.